All Air Force sophomores go through a program called CST, Combat Survival Training.
We're looking at between 60 and 70% of these folks are going to graduate from this institution and do some sort of aircrew job. And because of that fact, chances of them being in a combat environment and finding themselves jumping out, bailing out, ejecting out of an aircraft, or finding themselves on the ground evading from the enemy are substantially high.
All right, you keep your feet out straight in front of you. I'm going to slide you on your butt. Don't try and stand up. Don't do anything till I tell you. You ready?
During CST, they'll learn everything from water rescue techniques to procedures for guiding search aircraft to their position.
I'm on the 095 radial off of Bullseye 1, approximately 2.5 clicks.
The fact of the matter is, airplanes do get shot down, and that's what we're preparing these folks for.
And you just need to get out of there quick, but you want to save your whole chute. You can do this, you just keep folding the sides in.
And you can see, like, no matter how tight you pull on that knot, it's not going to slip.
Next two, away from your body. 45-degree angle. Go for it.
They learn how to pack a pack. They learn how to sharpen a knife. They learn how to improvise equipment out of a parachute harness.
They'll hold like all your stuff, your sleeping bag, your extra socks.
This hold everything?
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to really pack it compactly.
Yeah.
You're faced with pretty much everything you never want to be faced with.
As you can see, it makes us a very good tender, man-made tender.
We learn how to build fires, what plants we can and cannot eat.
Pass it around before you scratch it and smell it.
Anybody want onion?
I mean, it makes you realize what you're doing here. You're not just at school, you're in the military. You know that it's a serious business.
Shine it right on the tips of your fingers, then use it as a sight. Move the mirror with your fingers and try to find what you're trying to shoot at. All right?
They spend their final week surviving on their own with minimal food and shelters improvised out of parachutes and ponchos.
A lot of times you're not going to be able to build something like that back there, but you know you're going to have this, and this is going to give you protection from rain and, you know, sunlight. It's very camouflaged, it's very small, and it's something you'd probably want to use during an invasion situation.
We're going to be sleeping on the ground, basically, with sleeping bags we have to carry around and make shelters to keep the rain out and eat whatever we can find, I guess. Grasshoppers and ants, I don't know.
As their final test, cadets must cross a 3-mile course while evading the enemy. The area is thick with simulated gunfire and mock enemy forces trying to hunt them down.
Anybody can go hide in the woods, but hiding in the woods without getting caught is a different aspect of that.
They'll give you a point that you need to reach by the next morning. They give you the window that you need to get there by. They release you, and in your small groups, you get around and you have to be evading. It's just pretty much what you learn in the first 2 weeks that's going to get you through it.
I would say the majority of them probably move fairly quickly and find themselves a hole up sight until the sun actually goes down, so they have the cover of darkness, which aids them a little bit.
You're cold, you're hungry, you're cranky, and you don't have too much to keep you going.
Even though they're only moving 4 kilometers, it's very slow, it's very deliberate, it's very taxing. They're getting up, they're getting down. They have to maintain their concealment because there are people out there looking for them.
It's a nightmare. You don't want to be there, but you know that's the way it's going to be in combat. That's the way you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to just keep pushing through that stuff and just keep yourself motivated and try to keep those others around you motivated.